Last year, I ran to and I listened to the band Every Time I Die for the first time in my life. And if you've seen that video, you saw that it was love at first listen. Like, as soon as the music started, I fell in love with that band. I've run to them a lot. And today, I can't quite believe this, I'm running to the brand new album, Radical, which is out tomorrow. This is a world exclusive running review. Let's get going. Let's just do it. Come on. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, now is the time. Now is the time to do it. Wish me luck. See you on the other side. And the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off. Come on then, let's go! I love that. You expect loads of riffs, and the album starts with one high-pitched note. It's like you're waiting for riffs, but check out how heavy we can be with one note, and we're in. We're in. That went from keyhole thin to suddenly taking on the full weight of a building. I've run 800 meters, and that scream of spare. Only the ones I love. That's what you need to hear at the start of a run. It's the waking up after an explosion. It's the vocal cords flapping like a speed bag. It's a tongue tasting the speed of light and spitting it out because it's not fast enough. There was a stop. It came back in. It sounded like an Oompa Loompa mosh pit. I can't describe it. That chorus, it's got a sour taste to it. It's like you're eating something you're enjoying, and then suddenly something sour lands in your mouth. Whoa! I have just transcended that line. Read me my last rites. Louder. Oh! That's what it feels like. You know, it feels like we are doomed. There's nothing we can do about our destiny, but there's nothing stopping us screaming through the soil as they bury us alive. That brief stop in the music, it was like sliding under a lorry on a motorbike and then taking a selfie for your Tinder profile. It was so cool, it was naughty, it was sexy as hell. Come on in. This is planet shit. No lie, this is the fastest I've ever run around here. This is crazy. I feel like I'm downhill skiing. Let's give them rope. Better yet, the guillotine. I mean, who doesn't want to be running around beautiful countryside shouting, fuck you, die? That's perfect way to start the day. It's relentless. These riffs just keep on coming. They're all over the guitar. Oh, it's pure chaos and it's beautiful and it's held together with those vocals. How does that happen? You got riff after riff, but there's still space for a solo in there. The planet is shit, but so am I. We're a perfect couple. I think he's saying my annihilation started before I did. I've been there. My nickname used to be Jimmy Trainwreck. I know what that feels like. Oh, that chorus has suddenly come in so erect and upright. It can spot you while you're doing bench press in the gym. It's like, who's gonna watch me if these weights get too heavy? This chorus will. This chorus has got my back. I can't breathe. Little gap. Bang, back in. This band really are perfect for running to because they show you there's different ways to be intense. Like now, there's a swing, there's a groove, but it's so intense still. You know, really catchy choruses. How do they do it? I have no idea how this band does this. It's the sound of the biggest badass in your neighbourhood revving his engine outside your house at 4 AM so you can go rob the local bakery while the bread is still warm. I'm just throwing images as they pop into my mind, but parts of this, it reminds me of the Beatles. If their very first single was Helter Skelter and they spent the 60s in Hamburg with Rammstein. It's crazy, it's poppy, it's mad, it's terrifying. The lyrics are really funny as well. There's moments in there where I'm laughing out loud. A sob story, an SOB story. It's clever, it's witty, it's so energetic. This is a fast run, no messing. I am levitating over puddles. Yes, we're 18 minutes in, and there, I think that's the focal point of the album. The world made us sick. How can it heal us? How can it save us? I think you say, look on the bright side. There's nowhere but up from a canyon in hell. We're falling as far as we can. Let's have a crazy party while we're down there. I'm slowing it down a bit because that song just ended with the most, it was beautiful. like agonising scream, and then the next song's a lot gentler, and it opens with a line, "I think we're done here." That's amazing. It's like they're communicating telepathically now. They've used up all the words, all the screaming has been done. Something very strange is happening here, because after all the excitement and aggression at the start of the album, this beautiful song is really hitting me hard. It's really hitting me hard. You get the full impact of the emotional intensity in this. Oh, I need to stay on my feet. After such a crushing opening where there's images of being at the bottom of hell, kind of being buried alive, we are now weightless. We have now achieved flight. We've got feathers and the sunlight is shining through them. This is stunning. It's as though the guitar sound, the pickups have been replaced with wet eyeballs. Can I get more teary iris in my monitor, please? That was so beautiful. Oh, fuck. I'm good. I don't know how that's happened, but the gentler song made us feel like we gained something, and now we're looking at everything we love, and all we can think about is losing it. This music has given us something to cherish, and now I'm terrified they're going to take it away from me. The way his vocals go from screaming and growling to really witty and sharp spoken lines. It's miracle. It's a miracle. Nobody else can do that. How? It's like running through an abandoned warehouse full of Dobermans with a bacon scented candle strapped to my dick. Look how happy those legs are. Holy fuck. I want to see your teeth gnash. It should be illegal to be this happy when you're running. I know a lot of people are going to be writing and saying how it's amazing this band sounds so fresh, so late in their career, but I think during a time where music can be listened to, streamed and forgot about, I think what is really amazing is that half an hour into this album, it's still just delivering me surprise after surprise. 30 minutes of the most inventive heavy rock I've listened to in my life. It's a really hopeful sounding album. I don't know, it's filling me with hope. There's lines there. Under the whip there's freedom, and like I've said, it feels like you've been crushed, like your fate is already set, but in there you can find your freedom. You can find your own freedom. Oh my word, I'm enjoying making myself hurt this morning. And then the whip is followed by another big catchy chorus. Wow, how are you doing this? This band lead by example. They are truly fearless, and I think the music teaches us to be fearless too. Oh wow, I love you every time I die. I mean, come on! What a chorus! What a drop! Oh wow! I wish I'd done some kind of check on my biological age before this run, because this album has made me 10 years younger. If you could turn this music into a cream that you rub on your face that makes you look youthful, they would make millions. I think I'm picking up on talk of being reborn, going back to the abyss, going to the core. Is it about destroying yourself so you can start again? I certainly feel like I've run my body into the ground, but I'm feeling great. I feel like I can keep on going now. I've been running for 40 minutes, but I'm going for the Strava segment. I'm gonna go for it. Lose your life and you will find it. Words to run by. In a weird way, I feel so hopeful in the fact that this album is telling me to destroy myself before the world does. I do have a choice. That scream of I'm having a day, a very beautiful day, it makes you think that animals may be better than us because they're more innocent, but animals can't listen to and appreciate this music. This band just revitalises anything you're doing in life. If you're creative, it will revitalise you that way. If you're exercising, it will revitalise you that way. It's pure barocca. This song, People Verses, it feels like a religious experience. This is the moment where, like in the words of Walt Whitman, I am multitudes, I am big, or something like that. So we've got conflicting thoughts, but this to me feels like the moment in the album where you gather your strength, you find something you believe in, and you move forward. If the album started what felt like the aftermaths of some kind of attack, now towards the end of the album, I feel like I'm preparing for an attack. It's worked backwards. It's got me ready to listen to the album again. I will live forever. Oh. This song feels like a series of confessions, really being honest with yourself, admitting you've made mistakes before, but it doesn't matter, you wouldn't change it for the world. Oh my word, where am I? Wow, what an album. It started off, right, saying only save the ones I love, kill everybody else, and it ended with like just embracing all parts of yourself, all the shitty parts of yourself as a human being. It was like an album that, I don't know, was looking outwards at the start, let's protect people I love, and then but it ended with looking after yourself, loving yourself. I don't know, there was so much going on there, It's just such an inventive, fun album to run to. I absolutely loved it. That is out tomorrow. That is Radical by Every Time I Die. What more can I say? I don't know, I could talk about that album all day, but I won't, because you've only got limited time to spend on the internet watching these videos. Anyway, I'm a running punk, you should be a running punk too. I love you, see you, bye.